Welcome back to Hardball. One of the T-shirts now popping up at Obama and Clinton rallies shows John McCain together with President Bush. Though McCain's name is changed to McSame, Democrats clearly intend to make President Bush part of the 2008 race, as McCain tries to create some distance. Hardball correspondent, the inimitable David Schuster, has this report.
Today in Ohio, John McCain toured the Cleveland Clinic and tested a new surgical robotic arm.
So we'd have an expert that would just be able to do the complex surgery remotely.
This on a day when the senator and his presidential campaign faced new reasons to keep at least an arm's length distance away politically from President Bush. According to the latest NBC News Wall Street Journal poll, the president's job approval rating is now down to just 27%, the lowest ever in the history of the poll. But on Morning Joe today, McCain's reaction was muted.
I really believe that at the end of the day, the American people are going to judge me on what they think I will be as President of the United States, not on anybody else.
But according to the poll, the McCain-Bush connection will be a factor. When voters were asked about their major concerns regarding McCain, Obama, and Clinton, 43% pointed to McCain's alignment with President Bush's policies. That's higher than the 36% who cited Hillary Clinton's flip-flops and the 34% who believe Barack Obama is out of touch with small-town voters based on his bitter remarks. Democratic groups see an opportunity and have been linking Bush and McCain in television ads.
President Bush has talked about our staying in Iraq for 50 years.
Maybe 100.
If all he offers is more of the same, is John McCain the right choice for America's future?
Today, the group MoveOn.org released this.
I don't think Americans are concerned if we're there for 100 years or 1,000 years or 10,000 years.
100 years in Iraq, and you thought no one could be worse than George Bush.
McCain has broken with President Bush on several issues, including campaign finance reform, the administration's policy on torture, global warming, and judicial nominations. And last week in New Orleans, McCain spoke about the delayed reaction to Hurricane Katrina.
In all candor, if I'd have been President of the United States, I'd have ordered the plane landed at the nearest Air Force base, and I'd have been over here.
But on the biggest issues going forward, including health care, the Bush tax cuts, and Iraq, John McCain and President Bush are joined at the hip. Both also have fierce tempers, as President Bush underscored this week when questioned about problems in Afghanistan. Watch his hand.
And the notion that somehow we can let these people just kind of have their way, or, let's don't stir them up, is naive or disingenuous, and it's not in our nation's interest.
Still, McCain is trying to distance himself from the president's Iraq mistakes, including mission accomplished.
I thought that phrases like a few dead enders, last throws, all of those comments contributed over time to the frustration and sorrow of Americans, because those statements and comments did not comport with the facts on the ground.
McCain's effort to separate from the president may be helped by current public opinion. The NBC News Wall Street Journal poll found that McCain is viewed as independent, and voters say he shares their values more than Obama or Clinton. The question is, can McCain keep his numbers strong in the face of Bush fatigue? I'm David Schuster for Hardball in Washington.
I love Schuster. That's David Schuster reporting. Kevin Miller is a conservative radio talk.